In this episode of Life Behind the Pitch, we interview Mohammed Faraazuddin. He's a good friend, my former captain, and a UAE under-19 player. He has played with the UAE in all major tournaments, including the Under-19 World Cup this year. Without further ado, please welcome Faraaz. Welcome Faraaz. Thank you so much for doing this. So how's the quarantine going? How's your preparation and everything going?
I'm doing good, man. I hope that you're doing as well. Good. Actually, at the moment, nothing much, just training and stuff. I'm involved with the UAE men's team at the moment. As you know, that
Mm-hmm.
they are doing the trainings and stuff online, and so I'm trying to keep myself fit.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard that cricket has started as well among academies in the UAE, and we have got also the ECB recommendation that we can start with our cricket, but
Mm-hmm.
obviously limited amount of people. So
Yep.
yeah, that's it.
So how did you begin your cricket career? Was it from your parents or was it how was it?
So I started off my cricket at the age of 6, and actually the interest came at the age of around 4 when my dad or I think my mom spotted like I could bowl over arm without the without chucking and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
they thought that this guy can like play. He has the interest and he is very enthusiastic and very active.
Mm-hmm.
So even I had a lot of interest in the game. So then I joined an academy called YTCA, Young Talents Cricket Academy, at the age of 6. So I've just been with them, and it has been it has been a great journey so far, and and a difficult one as well. Obviously, if there are no obstacles, then what is the pleasure that you get?
That's true. That's true. So you traveled with the World Cup team for UAE. Any special story you want to tell about what happened there? Any funny or iconic moment?
First of all, I would like to say that it was like a honor for me to represent the UAE under 90 team in 6 major tournaments, including the World Cup earlier this year. It was actually a very. It started off well with the warm-up games and stuff. So we had the New Zealand game, which I won it for them, as you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like it started off well. We thought that we could have like we beat a test nation in the starting,
Mm-hmm.
and but obviously things didn't go our way. But we kept the positivity among the teammates and stuff. There was a good there was a good rapport among players. There were a lot of talented players among the World Cup teams which had come, like India, Pakistan,
Mm-hmm.
England, and stuff. I think every part of the World Cup was iconic.
Mm-hmm.
It was a learning curve for all of us. We were called the underdogs. So, but we didn't perform like the underdogs. I think we gave the we gave a good reply to the teams. We gave a good fight against Afghanistan, and we almost
Mm-hmm.
pulled it off against South Africa. Though the rain had come and we could not qualify to the quarterfinals,
Yeah.
but all is well. Like it was a good learning curve. As you know, the
Mm-hmm.
World Cup comes only once, but I think, we gave the tough fight to all the teams over there.
100%. You guys are
So
very
yeah.
unlucky with South Africa. You guys are very, very close winning that game, and unfortunately, God didn't want it that way. So,
Yeah.
we've had this conversation before, and for us, one of the reasons why he's come up the ranks is because his attitude to the game is very different to any other cricketer you'll find. Do you want to talk about your attitude and how you approach the game to every practice session and every match?
Uh, I think I can relate to the question which you had asked me earlier in the messages and stuff. Who's your idol and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So I had told you Virat Kohli and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why I relate to Cristiano Ronaldo and Virat Kohli is that I'm a very aggressive person.
Mm-hmm.
You know that
Yeah.
obviously, and so like every game is my last game. It looks to me like that. I
Mm-hmm.
have to give everything on the field. Aggression is something that I have been having from a very young age,
Mm-hmm.
and many people have told me to curb my energy down a little bit, curb my aggression. But that is just not me. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot, I cannot do anything without my aggression. Emotions come out. You have played with me a lot. I think
Yeah,
you know about
100%.
me a lot.
100%.
There has been some really tough situations in the ground as well.
Mm-hmm.
Coaches handling me and stuff, which has been tough, I think. But
Mm-hmm.
aggression, I think, I don't know if people will agree or not, but aggression is something that has taken me to the level I am in at the moment.
100%.
I think you would agree as well.
100%.
So even during captaincy for the clubs and all that, school matches and stuff, I've always tried to be the role model among the players, and that is my way of showing people like how I would lead the side. There are
Mm-hmm.
different people, but this is how I am, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how my game should be. I think every practice session which I go and I want to give my 100%. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to fielding, I want to throw myself around, and that is how I am, man. Exactly.
Okay, on the topic of on captaincy, so you've captained ECB, you've captained school, you've captained other clubs across Dubai and UAE. What's your one biggest pet peeve when you're a captain? Like, what's your biggest thing when you do when you're a captain? Do you try to manage the players or manage the game, or what's your mindset when you captain?
Uh, how I usually manage the team is I actually like to you have played with me,
Mm-hmm.
and you know that like I would like to go to a person individually and feel what is going in their mind, and how what is the approach towards the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like I don't get the thing like motivating the players like as a whole. I would go to a person individually like, before a game or something and motivate them, remove the best out of them,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I usually deal with players and stuff. And I'm a very vocal player usually on the field and stuff. Even outside, I would like to motivate the players and stuff. So so that's how I'm mostly vocal.
So now you're training with the men's side. How is that? Is it a big challenge? Is it a big step up? How do you adapt to it?
Uh, actually, there's not been a really big change actually because it was like a direct jump after the World Cup, almost a month when I got included in the squad, the training squad of the UE men's, and we have been training almost a month now, and it has been intense throughout. They have been giving us challenges throughout the week, like they give us like a 5 kilometer run or a burpees challenge or something like that. And they are nowadays they have upped the time limit of training. They have extended it to 2 hours every 3 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
and it is pretty intense. Like they like we have to pull up our socks and we have to like we have to show that what we are exactly.
So how do you switch off from a bad day? Like if you have a bad day on the field, how do you go back home and not take that bad day back home?
Actually, to be honest, uh, I usually think about the game a lot, but
Mm-hmm.
I pretend like I don't think about the game. Like people ask me, "How do you deal with it?" So I tell them that actually I don't think about the game a lot, but I
Mm-hmm.
do think about the game. It keeps on haunting me, even when I'm taking a shower after the game after a bad day. It keeps, how did I get out? How did I get out? It keeps like in my head. It keeps ringing that why the hell did I do that wrong? It could have been done
Mm-hmm.
better. But obviously, it is part and parcel of the game. Losing is part of the game. Getting out, obviously, you cannot get a 50 or 100 all the time.
True.
But so that's how it is. Like usually I don't get sleep sometimes also, and but I usually think about the game a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So there is I try to the only way I like there are few things which I do like to for like switch off mode. I watch a lot of movies, listen to a lot of music, uh, go for a walk or something like that. These are the simple things that I do, and
Mm-hmm.
nothing else. I just that's the only way of switching off. watching a
Mhm.
movie maybe.
So now we'll do a bit of a quiz about your statistics and your favorite two cricketers. So I asked you they were Virat Kohli and MS Dhoni. So okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
start off with a basic one. How many centuries do you
Okay.
think Virat Kohli has hit in his ODI career? Is it 50, 37, 43, or 39?
43.
43? Okay, spot on. Okay. Who was his debut match? Which country did he play his debut match against?
Uh, are there any options?
Um, Australia, India, Zimbabwe, or Sri Lanka?
Sri Lanka.
Okay, 2-on-2, correct. Okay. Against whom did Virat Kohli, so in his World Cup match, against who did he score his World Cup debut century? Is it
Uh,
Pakistan, West Indies, Bangladesh, or Australia?
against which team did he score his debut 100?
Debut 100 in a World Cup.
Uh, uh,
It's a tough one.
I guess it is Bangladesh in the
Exactly.
2011 World Cup.
Wow, spot on. Cool. The last question is, what's the highest record for the RDI keeper? And MS Dhoni holds it. Highest score.
For the for the batsman
Yeah, batsman. Highest score by wicketkeeper, and MS Dhoni has it. How much was the score? Was it 160
in an ODI game.
in ODI? 160, 173, 183, or 190?
183.
Exactly, spot on. Good. 4 out of 5. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if you know this much about your statistics as well. So last year, ECB 2019 ECB, what's your batting average?
Man, I don't know my average yet.
Take a guess. Take a guess. It's in the okay. I'll tell you this. It's above 30, but less than 50. It's in that range.
Ah, is it around 35,
A bit higher.
36?
39.
Oh, is it bad or good?
That's good. That's good. 39 average per match. Okay. In that same
Actually, don't keep
season.
a record of my scores. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I don't keep a record of my scores.
In that same season, what was your bowling economy?
Shit.
This is
I
last
actually
year's.
don't know, man.
This is last year's, not this year's. Last year ECB.
Oh, oh my God.
2019.
Do you have any hint, like the
Okay.
number?
It's a bit higher than your usual. It's above 4. I'll give you that.
Shit. Is it like 7,
It's like 5.
8,
That's way too high. It's economy, so it's like 5. It's
5?
around 5. Yeah, it's around 5. Okay.
Okay.
How many wickets do you think you've gone your whole ECB career? In all the ECB matches, how
You
many
mean
wickets?
in a single year or like
No, no, in
throughout?
all the years combined.
Oh my God.
I'll give you a
Yeah, I
guess.
remember that.
It's more than
I remember
30.
that in. Okay,
It's more than 30, but less
it's
than
more than 30.
50. Yeah.
See, I remember that in 2018, no, 2018, yeah. I think I took around 21 wickets.
Hmm.
Around that, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
21 wickets, and so I think it is. You said it's about 30, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, is it 40?
Exactly. Spot on. 40.
Are you
100%.
serious?
100% 40. Yeah. 40
Oh,
wickets in 3 years. Yeah. Now we'll do like a rapid fire round. I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock and rapid. I'm going to keep asking
okay.
questions 1 minute. You got to answer them. Okay. You
Cool.
ready? Okay.
Yep, yep.
Who's your funniest teammate?
Funniest teammate among the.
Any team.
Sorry, just be a little specific. Okay, any team.
Yeah.
I think funniest teammate. I think Wasisha.
What's your most iconic memory on the field?
The most. I think representing UAE for the first time was very iconic, and I recently scored a 50 against Scotland earlier this year, which is
Mm-hmm.
again a very memorable one.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Who's a young star to watch for the future in UAE?
I think there are a lot of players, but if you ask me one, I would say Ayan Khan. He's
Hmm.
a very talented kid.
Who's your biggest competition? Who do you hate bowling to in the UAE team?
I actually do not hate bowling to anybody because I enjoy bowling to everybody. It's not like I hate bowling to anybody because I don't know. I'm not getting anybody. Actually, nobody.
Okay. Who's your best roommate?
Best roommate. I think it has to be Anand Kumar.
Okay. ECB final winner or UAE under 19 captain? That's a tough one.
I would say both, man. I
I
can't
got
choose, man.
choose
I
one.
want to
Choose
win. I want to win, but I want to be the captain as well.
choose one. You gotta choose one.
Uh, if I'm see ECB is basically for represent. It's the stepping stone to represent the country, right? So
Yeah.
if I'm already in the side in the UAE team and if I'm leading the side, that's a very big thing for me. So UAE captain.
Okay. If you weren't playing cricket, what would you do?
Man, actually, that if I wasn't playing cricket, I'll be lying on the bed. That's it.
Okay. Hardest question of all: bowling to Virat Kohli or bowling to MS Dhoni?
Ah, man, this is tough, man. I've actually bowled to MS Dhoni once,
Hmm.
so I have not bowled to Virat Kohli because when the
They came
Indian
here.
team had come to Dubai,
Yeah.
uh, Virat Kohli hadn't been with the side. Like he
Hmm.
was not. He has been rested.
Yeah.
So I think I want to bowl to Virat Kohli.
I think I would say the same because we both bowled to the Indian team when they came here.
I remember you were bowling to MS Dhoni, Rohit Sharma, and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bowled to all of them when they were here. Okay. Last question. This is a basic. We're done with rapid fire. What is one tip you would give to any youngster who's starting cricket?
Uh, any youngster that is going to start cricket, my advice would be like uh, the first thing is that when you enter the field or whenever you start your game, like whenever you start your first time you're going to play cricket, I wish that every kid over there gives his 100%. Like there are no other things which are more important than cricket.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always told that I think I've told you as well that if you're not going to make sacrifices in this sport especially, you're not going to reach that level. With
Mm-hmm.
determination and hard work, there should be a lot of sacrifices which are going to be done. And
Mm-hmm.
without sacrifices, I have not seen anybody reaching that level. Let it be exams, let it be anything. You got to sacrifice. If you're not going to
Mm-hmm.
sacrifice, you're not going to reach that level.
100%.
So that is one.
That's six. That is massive.
So now, guys, we're gonna do a bit of a e-cricket challenge. Me and Faraz are gonna go head to head in a 2 over stick cricket battle and see who comes out on top. Thank you, Faraz, for being here. Thank you so much for being the second guest of Life Beyond the Pitch.
Okay, actually, it was a pleasure, man. I think I've been talking with you after like
Mm-hmm.
almost long time.
A
It was a
long time.
pleasure to be on your channel. So I
Thank you.
would recommend all the people out there, please go and subscribe to this channel, Aryan Raigangar. He's
Thank
a
you so
great
much.
lad. He is a very talented kid. I think everyone out there, please, any tips, anything, you guys can come to me or even to him because he's a very knowledgeable person. So I would recommend all of you guys to go and subscribe and do like this video.
Thank you so much, Faraz.